So in terms of what you'll get in the cabin in the Hi-Top, it's quite nice. It's not especially different to what you'll get if you were hiring the same van from the backpacker outfits. The only noticeable differences are, being a newer model, you've got a more up-to-date head unit with a USB input and an auxiliary input for your music. Britz are starting to roll out now, I don't know how far into the process they are, sat-navs with their vehicles for free. Actually, if you're on their website, they'll still try and charge you for that, but if you don't pay for it at the moment, there's a good chance you'll get a vehicle with a built-in sat-nav. I have to say though, it's not been wired in properly. It refuses to turn itself off until its own internal battery goes flat. And then when you do want to use it, it takes about, I guess as part of the fact it's gone completely flat, it takes about half an hour sometimes in the mornings before it's locked on and can actually be of some use. Don't know what that's about, but it's not right. Well, that's the other cool thing that you won't get on the backpacker ones. Sorry, the same backpacker, but the Cougar from Travelers Autobahn, Camperman's 3-person Hi-Top, is the rear view mirror. This is an auto dimming mirror, but it's also helpfully got a built-in reversing cam, which you might not be able to see. If I start it up, actually I might be able to demonstrate it. It's actually surprisingly helpful if you're trying to do tight manoeuvres out of a campsite. Turn that off. So if you watch that, and if I stick this into reverse, you can see what's behind me. That's really pretty useful actually. I didn't realise it was there to start with, but yeah, clever. What else is notable in the cabin? Actually, interestingly, Britz will tell you that on their website that they only offer this vehicle as a 2-person vehicle. It's not clear if they intend that to be the case, because you get living equipment for 3 people, but not bedding for 3 people. This centre console is where, if there's only 2 of you, you can have this down as a bit of extra storage, or if you've got a 3rd person, if I can get this up, 1 second, that's your 3rd person place. I have to say though, it ain't comfortable for long periods of time. I personally wouldn't recommend putting 3 people in this van. I think it's too much human Tetris, especially when you're trying to sleep. What else is of interest? Cigarette lighter. You've got your air conditioning controls. Air conditioning works nicely. Electric mirrors operated down here. Electric windows. Quite nice to get the proper remote for the vehicle. Usually if you're hiring, well, certainly from Travelers Autobahn, they won't give you the original remote fob. You'll get a duplicated key. The point being that if you lose, well, it's easy to replace just a cut key. These are they're gonna charge you. If you lose this, you're gonna have to pay a lot. You do get another spare, incidentally. I think that might be in the glove box, but you do get 2 keys. Not sure what else to tell you about this. The handbrake, if you're only used to driving a car, handbrake is a little bit different on these. It's a pull and twist and release like that. That will take the handbrake off. It's pretty easy to get used to. It's a manual. I don't know if they do, if their fleet's entirely auto or if it's entirely manual or it's a mix of both, but being from the UK, I'm happy with a manual. To drive, it's nice. It's pretty pokey actually. You'd expect it to be a bit on the slow side, but I think it's either a 2.4 or 2.7 litre engine. Which is, yeah, perfectly good. Nice to drive. You do have to, if you're not used to driving a van or something with a bit of weight up top, you do have to adjust your driving style slightly. Make sure you're not braking, going around corners and stuff. Take corners slow. Yeah, you'll feel, if you've not driven anything like this before, it's easy. You'll feel that it's different. Not hard at all, but you do have to take things a little bit slower, particularly corners. Make sure you do all your braking in a straight line. Oh, being an Australian, or actually really technically Toyota Japanese, the indicators for those of us from Europe are on the wrong side. These are your indicators over here. You'll be forever flicking your windscreen wipers on for the first couple of weeks into your hire. It does take a while to learn to use your indicators on the other side. But that's all I can really say for the cabin. It's pretty good. Yeah.